guys, welcome to my channel Nelly's Way. My name is Nelly and I'm using this channel to track my weight loss journey in the attempt to lose about 100 pounds. Now it's been quite a while since I've last given you guys an update. I believe the last time was February 18th. So today is March 16th? Yeah, March 16th. So it's been a few months. A few things have been going on, not that much. You know, there's a few, I've just been living life really, so not that much has been going on. Just working away, paying my bills as everyone does, going to a few concerts here and there, you know, hanging out with my friends, and my family. I did go to Greece in March, which was absolutely lovely. I went to Thessaloniki and Kalampaka, and that was absolutely gorgeous. I've never been to Greece before. I'll insert some footage here. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have known because I've put it all up there as well. Well, I've put a little update there as well. So yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. Would definitely recommend. It's a beautiful area, great for hikes, very lovely people, and the food. Oh my god, the food, so good. So yeah, that happened. I also got run over during one of my jogs. That was March 1st actually, so not that long ago. Oh, what did I say that was today? Did I say it was March? Did I say it was March? It's April 16th. Did I say it was March? Anyway, so it's April 17th. No, gosh, my god. So it's April 16th. Is it? It is. It's April 16th. My days. So yeah, but anyway, so the 1st of March, while I was jogging, I got run over by a Vespa, by a guy, a 19-year-old little kid. So yeah, he ran me over. I had to be taken to the hospital, you know, and cops were there. It was a whole thing. I was unable to do any type of like exercise for a good while there. I got like a lot of bruises, nothing serious. I had a lot of bruising and I had to walk with crutches for quite some while. Which is annoying because I live on the 3rd floor, and trust me, I've never walked so slow in my life, let alone the stairs. That was a whole thing. But yeah, I got over it. I'm jogging again. I picked up my regular workout routines and all that there, so quite pleased with that. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on. I have still been, you know, on track more or less with my workouts and watching my diet. You know, counting my calories. So yeah, it's been going well. It's not been going as great as I would have liked it to go. Of course, we always want to lose more weight than we're actually losing. But I have still lost weight since the last time I did an update. Let me actually pull that up. So the last time I had weighed in or given you an update on my weighing was the weight I was on February 13th. So at that time I weighed in at 81.1 kilograms or 178.8 pounds. And then I can't remember what I weighed last Monday, but this morning I weighed in at 77.4. So it's not a Monday, my official weighing day is tomorrow. I might insert whatever it is I weigh tomorrow in this clip as well. But this morning I weighed in at 77.4 kilograms. I'll put up the pounds here as well somewhere. So yeah, it's going pretty okay. That's, you know, not like a whole lot of weight loss since the last time, but it's, you know, still a good amount of weight I've lost, so on a very slow but steady pace. My goal, well, originally, and that was very naive perhaps of me, or very hopeful of me, was to have lost 10 kilograms, or like, what was it, 15? No, 15 kilograms by May this year. So that would have, you know, put me at 70 kilograms of weight. I'm not gonna make that obviously because it's almost that's like in a few weeks time, but I am still hopeful to make the 75 or a little bit below that if possible. So that's about 2.5 kilograms or about 5 pounds to go. So yeah, I'm hopeful I'll be able to get there, especially because the last few weeks, my cat, especially because the last few weeks I've been it's been going quite well actually. I feel like my because of that deadline, my focus has been picking up a little bit. So yeah, hopefully that continues on and I'll be able to reach at least the 75 kilogram weight by May. And why May? Well, so I probably gave it away somewhat in the title or in the in my thumbnail picture or whatever. Because, you know, I have weighed in at 75 kilograms before. I think that was 2021, was it? 2021? Yeah, in 2021, the summer of 2021, I did weigh in at that weight as well. And that's kind of the weight, that was pretty much my lowest weight. And that was kind of the weight I was obviously also most at ease and felt the best that I had felt physically ever. But I still wasn't completely content. I still, you know, was so focused on my stomach area, while everything else I actually was quite happy with. So, you know, I liked my legs, my arms were like not ideal, but like fine. Didn't want my boobs to reduce anymore there as well. Like, you know, I quite liked the way my back was looking. It was just, and I was fine with my butt. But it was just my stomach area that was still bothering me so much, because that's my focus point. So last summer, so the summer of 2022, what I did was I went to a hospital, went to see a surgeon, just for a consultation, because, you know, I was just kind of trying to see what the options were for skin removal surgery. And, you know, I've been in the weight loss community for quite some time, so I've seen a lot of people go through this as well, and, you know, talking about how expensive it is and all that there. So, you know, I went into that consultation thinking I just want to gather information and see what the options are, and then maybe in X amount of years I'll have saved up enough money to actually go through with it if I want to go through with it. So that was my mindset going into it. So I went in there, you know, she asked me a few questions, she had a look at my body, and basically she said, yeah, that's gonna be refunded. So I was like, what? Because, so I live in Belgium. We have great healthcare, a great healthcare system. Everyone's, I think it's pretty much obliged to have healthcare. You're not allowed to not have healthcare. You know, I think hospitalization insurance is a different thing, but like health insurance is basically an obligation. So a lot of, you know, procedures or, you know, doctor's appointments and all that there is basically pretty much paid, not fully in return, but like you get a lot of it back. So if I go like to a regular doctor's appointment, I think it costs me like €5 or something. So it's, you know, we're good, we're very good here. But yeah, it's not, obviously it's not going to count for everything. And I thought, because this is for a large part an aesthetic procedure, you know, like plastic surgery basically, I thought, you know, that was going to be out of pocket and I wouldn't, you know, get money back. But because I was, you know, obese when I started out, and she didn't know this, but I told her this. So when I was obese and I had lost that much weight. So when I saw her, it was about 30 kilograms down. So I was around 80 when I went to see her, like a little bit over 80 when I went to see her. I think 82, yeah. And, you know, I did say I still want to lose a little bit more, but whatever. And she said, yeah, you've already lost enough to get, you know, get the procedure and have it paid for you, or for the most part. So, you know, I like I said, I went in there thinking this was going to cost me like thousands and thousands of euros. But basically it's only going to cost me a couple of hundred, and, you know, obviously I can afford that. So, well, thankfully I can afford that. So yeah, that all of a sudden made it very realistic, like an actual option, not for something like, you know, for over X amount of years, but something that I could do pretty much now if I wanted to get it done. Because she said, if you want, you know, we could have already booked an appointment if I wanted to, but I did want to lose some more weight, give it a bit of thought, go over it with my psychologist, because it is a serious procedure, and I am very worried that if I do get the procedure done, that afterwards, if I'm not careful, my mental health is just not going to, or how would I say it, it's not, my mind is not going to catch up with the changes that my body is making, and or that my focus is going to, you know, shift to something else, and that I'm just never going to be happy with the way that I look. And I just, you know, I'm very fearful of that. So I did want to go over that with, you know, talk with my friends about it, my family, like talk with my friends about it, inform my family about it, and talk to my psychologist about it, and really think about it like a lot myself. go through it, which I did. Like I said, I went to see her in August last year. Now we're April this year. So yeah, I did book an appointment, obviously May, so May 4th is the date where I will be getting the surgery done. Yeah, it's still a bit surreal to me, the idea of it, but I will be getting, you know, is it a 360? I think it's a 360. So I'm going to get, like, you know, the skin from my stomach removed, or the loose skin from my stomach removed, and then some loose skin on my back as well, because she recommended that. She said that that was going to be, like, you know, right above my butt basically, because she said I was going to give the most, you know, the best results. So I trust the surgeon. She has a lot more experience in this obviously than I do. I have no experience in this. I have no knowledge of this except for like YouTube videos that I've seen. So I'm just gonna follow with what she says and just trust her on that. So yeah, yeah, it's a whole, I am getting a bit nervous about it. Like I said, it's only a few weeks away, but I'm also very, very much looking forward to it, because like I said, everything else I feel is fine. And yeah, I can lose more weight obviously, but I feel like if I lose more weight, I'm going to like be unhappy with everything else, because I do like the way everything else is looking, and I don't want that to get like too skinny either, you know, like even my face. I mean, it's okay now, but I do remember last year at some point, no, not last year, like in 2021 at some point, I did feel like my face was looking too skinny. It was like, you know, and I don't want to keep losing weight and keep losing weight, trying to focus on my stomach, trying to get fat away from my stomach, but then it being taken away everywhere else, and being unhappy and feeling too skinny in other parts of my body, and then still being left with that stomach that I'm just so focused on. So I figured if everything else is, you know, if I'm pleased with everything else and that's my only focus point, then you might as well just get the surgery. And also, I mean, there's still some fat there, obviously. I'll show it later on in the video, but it's most of it is loose skin and sagging, and that is just something that I'm never going to get rid of without surgery. That's just impossible. So yeah, I mean, in fairness, in honesty, I did consider waiting until maybe next year, but the reason why I booked the appointment for this year is because I heard through the grapevine that the surgeon that I'll be having the surgery done with, the procedure done with, she's going to retire this year. And she is like, I've you know, joined like a Facebook community from this country, and there are so many people just raving about this surgeon. They're all so happy about her. She has an excellent reputation for doing these types of procedures. So if I'm gonna do it, obviously I want to have it done by someone who is like, who has very good reviews. And if that's not going to be an option next year, because if she's going to retire, obviously that won't be an option, then yeah, I do want to have it done this year. And so yeah, I booked it. May 4th is, May the 4th be with you. I didn't even think about that, but anyway, so May 4th is the day I'll get the procedure done. Yeah, so that's basically it. I don't know, obviously I'm not really keeping up with my YouTube updates all that well. I usually don't find the time for it, and if I do have the time for it, I don't feel like it. So I have been I have been a lot more active on Instagram. I post there, if not daily, at least like a good couple of times a week. So if you want to have like regular updates, you can always join me there, because it's just easier and quicker than making a whole video. So yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram if you want like more regular updates. But as for YouTube, I don't know if I'm going to continue with YouTube. I mean, unless you guys don't mind me giving an update like every 2 or 3 months, then yeah, I might keep my YouTube channel. If you are like, you know, Nelly, go live your life and skip YouTube and it's fine, then, well, I mean, not that. Anyway, I might skip YouTube, but also because I feel and I hope that after I get the procedure done, that's basically going to be the end of my weight loss journey. Obviously, I want to maintain after that, but obviously I also hope that I'm not going to be wanting to lose more weight after the procedure. So I don't know if my maintenance journey is going to be all that interesting or relevant necessarily, but I mean, I can give an update on that every now and again if you'd like. But yeah, we'll see what happens. If I never return to YouTube, that'll be why. Hopefully it's because I've reached the goal that I wanted to reach and I'm just happy about it, and that's it, and I'm just living my life. But if you do want another update at some stage this year after my procedure, I'm definitely willing to do that. I just don't know when that would be. I'll just show you a little bit of my stomach so you know what we're dealing with here. And then yeah, maybe I will give like a before and after video update on that after the procedure, because I do find those very interesting when I'm, you know, currently in the phase where I'm at. It's like pre-operation, is I have been looking at a lot of videos, and the before and afters are the ones I'm so focused on. So yeah, I might make an update on the before and after, because that is interesting, so to me anyway. But yeah, let me show you my body. All right, so I'm gonna have to yeah, I'm here, I'm just up there. So just get that hair out of the way. So this is, you know, my body with my trousers. But as I said, my focus point is basically the stomach. So let me just show you that stomach. Yeah, that's my stomach area. All right. So, like I said, it's not terrible, but it's not how I want it to be, obviously. So I just want this gone. I just want this gone. Yeah. There's still fat there, especially here. I can feel it. There's still like fat there, but I feel like a lot of it is just skin, you know, especially when I hang like that. Hang on. When I hang like that, it's like if this could go away, I would be so happy with my body. If I could just get rid of this, I would be so happy with my body. But well, it is what it is. I have to say, if I could get rid of the sagginess here and the loose skin there, I would be happy with my body, because I think I have a very nice hourglass type of shape, and you know, I like the look at that jiggle. I like the butt that I have. I do like my bum. Oh, crack. I like my butt. I like my breast good enough. They're like, they could be better, but I like my breasts the way they are right now. I just want to get rid of that loose skin on my belly. Yes. All right, so that's basically what we're dealing with. Like I said, I might give you guys an update on the before and after in a few months' time, in a few weeks' time, who knows. But that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video as well. Bye.